Oh, hello, YouTube. It's Colo from present day to talk to you before you see Colo from 8 months ago about the episode that you're about to watch. This is Ethel's tea house. Specifically in this episode, I descend and I go and meet Ethel. The reason that I'm hopping in here early to talk to you is because this hit me very hard, this episode. Extremely hard and unexpectedly, and I nearly didn't come back to the game after what you're about to see. So, in the interest of being transparent and real and authentic, I've decided to still upload this episode. I nearly didn't. I nearly just skipped this one and gave you the next episode because I feel very vulnerable in this particular episode. I won't go into details. I think we all have things that hit us particularly hard. This is mine. And while I'm not interested in kind of making content about that or kind of divulging that and sharing those specifics, just know that this was something extremely specific and extremely unexpected. The reason I'm hopping in here is for two reasons before you watch this episode. The first one is to tell you that especially towards the end of this episode, it might become uncomfortable viewing. And I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. I'm aware of it. But it felt like it did this game a disservice to exclude this. And I know that whenever I share really vulnerable things and talk about vulnerable moments, somebody somewhere tells me that they feel less alone because of it. So while it would be the more self-protective and probably the smart thing to edit this episode, to change it or to not publish it, I've decided for the sake of authenticity, I'm going to leave it here. That's pretty scary. I would say enjoy. I don't know how to tell you to enjoy this episode. Oh my God, is it horrible? I don't know. Tell me. You tell me what you think of it. I would, however, like to give a pretty strong warning. And that strong warning is because there are a lot of themes in this episode that I feel I need to give a trigger warning about. If you haven't played this part, meeting Ethel in the basement of her tea room, if you haven't played it or you haven't seen anybody play it before, I'm going to put a list right here. Let me just look and make sure that I'm actually leaving space. I am. And the list is coercive control, emotional abuse and manipulation, psychosis, delusions, hallucinations, psychological horror themes and themes of loss, grief, death, including that of babies and children. Wow. And we play this for fun? I need you to know two things. I need you to know that while I really struggled with this specific episode, I come back to it. I don't come back to it soon. I don't come back to it here, but I do come back to it and I do beat it. And I feel so good about it. And I am so glad I came back to it. I'm so glad I conquered it. That is not what happens in this episode. So here it is for transparency, authenticity, and in my absolute terror of being very vulnerable on the World Wide Web, here it is. Here is me going to meet Ethel and having a really hard time about it. Enjoy. Just please look after yourself. If you need to opt this one out, know that I'm proud of you for knowing that. If you don't want to watch this, just know that I will be back next week. And next week's episode that will come up on YouTube on a Friday is not the same content. I'm not in the same place next week. So if this specific episode isn't for you, that's totally okay. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for being here. That's so beautiful. Wow, that's gorgeous. Druid confirmed. Druid confirmed. If you're new here, hello. I play this game very strongly, no help, no hints, no backseating. Thank you so much for keeping it that way. I appreciate it. Where's my party?
What now?
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry, they're literally just behind me. Thanks for helping us keep it that way. That means not posting any help or hints or suggestions and assuming that all of my questions are hypothetical. If you would like to help me, you're waiting for this button and this phrase, actual question. If you hear me say actual question, that means please actually answer this question if you would like to. And then you'll see this in chat. End of actual question. The reason I do this is because I hear that it's really fun to watch somebody play a game where they don't know anything. So enjoy the chaos. Enjoy the absolute chaos. Patch notes are full of, hi Elise, welcome back. Patch notes are full of spoilers for new players. Good decision, cool, okay. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a long rest. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. What about right here? If I go back out there, I'm gonna get screwed, aren't I? Okay. So I could long rest here. Oh my god, because I'm outside. Oh, because it's technically outside. But I could go to camp. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back. Oh, where are my friends? There's my dog.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Always pet the dog. Always, always, always pet the dog, chat. If you learn anything from this stream, please make it be that. Pet the dog. Pet the damn dog. Although ask first if it's not your damn dog. It's important. So I guess I needed to do that in the vicinity of everybody else. So I'm guessing if I do this, my concern is that we're not going to be able to make it back. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, chat. What we'll do is we will cross that bridge when we come to it. That's how we're going to manage it. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Do I think it's somehow going to be all right anyway? Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be. Come on, Shadowheart, I'm not leaving you in there on your own. Let's go. Games where I can pet, I can pet the dead. They make you sad? Oh, was there a missing T on there, Alexandra? Okay, well, I mean...
No time to rest.
Are you sure? Because we are here to have a rest.
Yes.
So there's a monster hunter after you?
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
Why was he hunting you? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
I'm guessing Cazador is... who's been referred to as his master? Who he had that, like... I want to call it a dream, but I don't think it was a dream.
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
It feels really insensitive to ask, are you sure Cazador's behind this? I don't want to do that because I'm pretty sure he, despite his bravado, I'm pretty sure he feels bad about this. And I don't want him to be scared.
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning into a vampire? So why send one after you now to remind you of that night? He just appeared when you needed him, sounds convenient. Why would a monster hunter serve Cazador? He's a vampire. That seems obvious to me, because Cazador is like disguised himself or something. Saved you by turning into a vampire. Is this like that age? I don't really know very much about vampire lore. Most of what I know about vampires comes from the Darren Shan books. Has anyone read the Darren Shan books? I was a little obsessed with them when I was a teenager, and I read them again last year because I loved them so much that I decided that I needed to revisit them, and they were equally as interesting. Darren Shan, what a throwback, right? Mean Millions, right? What a show, what a throwback. And his mate Steve, I can't remember what Steve's surname was. Leopard. Steve Leopard. Great set of books. And in those books, they talk about like saving a human life by turning them into a vampire, or like having to do like it. That's not always how it happens, but that it can be in some way. The rest of what I know about vampire lore comes from What We Do in the Shadows. Just in case you're wondering where I'm at culturally, it's Darren Shan and What We Do in the Shadows. But D&D vampire lore is kind of specific. I'm not sure if they follow a previous lore, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know if it carries over into like D&D or into this. I love What We Do in the Shadows. Me too. It's so funny.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time.
I wasn't trying to be sassy about
And
it,
now he
Astarion.
sends a
I'm
girl
sorry.
monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you? Because he wants to torture him. Is it me, or has this update put these little arrows next to it? Or have those arrows changed? Actual question. Actual question. Have the little arrows next to the number, have they changed? Does anybody else see it? Something about that looks different to me. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is. Hey, Elvira, evening. I don't know if it's different or not. I don't know either, Eddie. I believe they've been around before. Oh, you might be right. I think maybe previously there was one of them and now there's two of them. The patch notes said that they changed some dialogue UI too. I think there was one arrow before and now there's two. I'm guessing that's the difference. Who knows? No, they're the same. They're the same. Oh, I'm just seeing things then. I'm just seeing things. Update has only been on PC. I am playing on PC. I didn't know that though. Looking at the last VOD, there were no arrows. There were no arrows yesterday. Damn. Ask me to read quest text properly and you've got absolutely no chance. Ask me if there were arrows here yesterday or not. I might actually be able to tell you. Correct, no arrows yesterday. Interesting. Interesting. Hold on, I'm just going to resize this slightly, chat. I don't want to take up too much of the UI here because I realise there's so much important stuff for you to look at. I don't want to ask this. This feels like the right thing for me to say, but it also feels a little bit too much for me. Like, I do want to look after Astarion, but I don't want to look after Astarion. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say it. It might be a code Jacob, Huna. It might be a code Jacob.
Safe? You think I'm safe?
It's trying to be nice,
Do you know
Astarion.
the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
All right, what do you suggest? Code Jacob. Jacob from Mass Effect, who I consistently accidentally flirted with.
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
What do you make of Raphael's deal? Is Raphael the monster hunter that we met, maybe?
I won't lie. It's tempting.
Oh, that's the
If I
devil.
keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way, so why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
Trading one master for another, you'll be a slave either way. I want to help you be a free man, Astarion.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador.
Yeah, what's the rest of the phrase, though?
And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
I get it. He's been through a lot, hasn't he, chap? He's been through a lot. Hey, Will.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect.
Oh, what's going on?
He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke. You must know the man, judging by the concern in your voice. Councillor Floric seems to think so. I'm not so sure he wasn't burned in that blaze. I mean, we don't know.
I know him better than most. He's my father.
Oh!
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Oh! Okay. Alright. I'm not interested in your lineage. I can't trust you if you keep so many secrets. All my time in Baldur's Gate and I didn't even know Ravengard had children. Damn, I'm really impressed with these arrows, chat, because I've just realised, like, if you live with, like, colour blindness, that might have been really tricky to see exactly where you were looking at before. Aren't you worried? I'm gonna say, aren't you worried?
More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Hold on, my brain went on holiday for a minute. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. The absolute nutters, these true souls, are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos into the city if they were to infect him. Oh, yeah. Okay, if they were to infect him, he could... Okay. Man, I love that they allow me to do this. The number of times that I need to access this. I'm so glad they allow me to do this. Okay. You shouldn't keep secrets. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You shouldn't... Yeah, you should... Yeah.
I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade. not the shadow he left behind.
I understand that. I
I'm all for
understand that. I understand that. I understand that. What's it like being the son of a Grand Duke? That's a bit of a question, isn't it?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance? I'd love to see a demonstration. Oh, Code Jacob! Code Jacob! Code Jacob, everybody! Code Jacob. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers, quite a change. Good wine, I'll toast to that. I find you a bit smug, to be honest. I actually don't find him smug. If I'm honest, he's maybe the least smug dude I've met so far. I'm gonna say good wine, I'll toast to that.
Hear, hear. Though, truth be told, I'd sooner down a week old hooch at a ramshackle inn.
You would?
Better company and a better buzz.
Oh, if you say so.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day with Gale by your side.
Karlach!
What's on your mind?
You, mostly. Oh, I don't get to have a chat. Oh, I would have really liked to chat, Karlach. What about you? Oh,
I'm glad you decided to join me.
Oh! Okay.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Maybe she's going to say something
Fine.
different from here.
What's on your mind?
Nah, it's just going to be the same stuff, isn't it? I'm not going to ask her that she's still keeping something from me. I think now I've established that I can travel back to camp, then I might as well, RB, I might as well put all of the, like food and stuff in here. It's a lot of gold, isn't it? We're rich. Maybe before I go and fight a big old witch, maybe I should have a little look at equipment as well. I feel that that's probably a good idea, and like all my books and stuff, because I do want to keep all my books, but I think they're probably holding me down a little bit. The same with like rubies and stuff. I'll put all my papers in here as well, because then that'll be easier for me to find. There's another book. Okay. Let's have a look, because we've got to be as prepared as possible for all of this, right? Right, chat, right? Right? We gotta be really prepared. Okay. So, I definitely need to keep a staff. Now, I did select a staff as a reward. Cool. Okay. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. Oh, chap. When the wielder deals damage with a spell or a cantrip, they gain 2 lightning charges. Okay. Well, do you know what? We'll switch that. we'll switch that. And then I just want to have a little look and see if we've got anything better here. Armor class 11. Armor class 11. Armor class 11. They're all going to be the same, I think. I've got my Talking to the Dead spell. Dancing Lights. Maybe... Ooh. I get... Hold on. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a 1d4 minus 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Oh, damn. I should wear these. I should wear these. That's fun. Sleight of hand. Okay, cool. And warding hands. When you use your channel oath spells, you gain heroism. Strength saving throws. Oh, I should give those to Karlak, I think. Equipment options. I think I've done far too many things here. Kojo, thank you for gifting a sub to Jello. Hi, Jello. Thank you. I just wanted to let you know that you came up in conversation to our Elite Dangerous community from when you played Elite. We still consider your joy in seeing Soul again a high point in the history of the game. Good on you for keeping up the gaming through your health issues. You're a shining example of positivity, gamer. Well, that's cool. I'm really glad that you still enjoy that. That's one of, if not the most watched video on YouTube. It's got over 500,000 views, which is a bit ridiculous, really. I have a little panic every time I think about it. And every now and then, when I'm having a little lurk on the Elite Dangerous subreddit, somebody will mention it. And it makes me feel things. Jello, hi. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Hi. Kojo, thank you for gifting that sub. Right, what else have I got? I think all these letters and stuff I'd like to get rid of. Oh, hold on. I can play an instrument now. Well, I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. Okay. All right, what's in these bags? Okay, so maybe I should put all of those in camp as well. Oh, there's so much going on here. So much going on here. Alchemy pouch stores your ingredients and extracts. Okay. So, I'm just going to go to Karlak. Just having a little sing-song, are you, mate? I love that for you. All right, what you got here? 2 axes. 1d12 plus 3. 1d12 plus 3. Can we get any better than that? Maybe a crossbow. We could maybe give you this crossbow. Light crossbow. Like, you've got 2? Oh, it's 2-handed. Is that 2? That's 2-handed as well. Okay. So let's have a little look and see what maybe we can help you out with here. Gandrel's Aspiration. And this is 2-handed. Well, that's better. 1d10 plus 2. When Gandrel was 7, he was frightened badly by a vampire spawn during a public burning. Seized by the flames, the creature didn't shrivel up. It swelled and burst like a squeezed leech. Brains splattered the boy's shoes. Grey, pink and pulpy, he would never forget it. Okay. Alright, just gotta go ahead and just say yes to that. Okay. 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 So is this better then? 2d6. So a maximum of 12. And a minimum of 2. Plus 3. So yes, this is gonna be better. This sword's guard held haphazardly in place by thin rope was only slightly, but it is better. So we'll give her that. What else have we got? Dagger, she wants 2-handed. That's versatile. And maybe this is better? Nope.
So glad to be with some spuds.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Poised Ivy. Happy Tuesday. Big 2-0. Thank you so much for the 20. Welcome back. Welcome home. We're just gearing up. We're gearing up to go and fight a witch. Is what we're doing. Yeah, we're gearing up to go and fight a witch, and I'm a little bit terrified about it. But I'm hoping that everything's just gonna be okay. I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. Really hoping it's gonna be okay. We've also got this thing, 4 to 11 damage. And where were the gloves that I was gonna put on? Sleight of hand, they're over here.
We're going to put our whole butt into this fight.
We are gonna put our entire butt, Kojo, our whole entire, both cheeks, straight in. Don't quote that once. I'm gonna give Karlach though. Strength saving feels like the right thing to do there. Okay, so we can give Karlach some better armor here as well. Let's go through filters, equipment, and that's gonna make this easier, isn't it? Let's have a better look now. So we've got armor class 11, a standard gambscon of quilted cloth, good for catching blows but almost unbearably sweaty. Leather armor, dark messy stain lines the armhole of the well-used leather breastplate. Which one would you be more comfortable? This one's got red on it, so let's go with that one. Oh, but do you want it to be on? Hold on. Helmet always show. Camp clothes always show, only show at camp. Let's keep her, I don't know. Which, is that what she wanted? I really wish, this is one of the things that I have against this game. One of the very, very few things that I have against this game. And that is that I can't ask the characters what they want. I just think it's really odd. I just think it's really, really odd that I can have conversations with literally anybody and they can pop up in the top corner and be like, Karlach approves. But when it comes to picking what she would like to do, like what spells she would like, what level up she would like, I can't be like, hey, what do you want to do? Like I have to pick. I just feel like that's weird from a narrative point of view. I feel like that's really weird. It's also why I don't like leveling them up, because I feel like I'm making decisions for them and they're their own character and I want to respect that. I don't know. It just feels weird to me. Is it you or is Karlach looking slightly regal? She's definitely looking regal. I'm here for it. I'm going to give her the red rings. Not that we can see them under there, but I'm alright about it. And anything else? You've got some shoes. You don't have a helmet. What does this helmet do? Dexterity saving throws. Okay. I think that's probably where we're at with Karlach for now, I think. I think I've given her everything that I can that would do the most damage. I think we've got everything. We do have some daggers. So I'm just wondering if that's better for Astarion. Yes, it is. So we definitely want one of those there. Do we have another dagger that's good? The Watcher's Guide. Death's Promise. When the spear misses its target. Oh, it's a spear? I thought that was a dagger. Okay. So you've got one dagger with a little enchantment on and one that doesn't. Can I give you a dagger that's better? What's this one? 1 to 4 damage. Can we do a dagger that's better than 1 to 4 damage? Yes, we absolutely can. Oh. Are you not dual wielding those? They're linked. Oh, here we go. Offhand. Right. Okay, I get it. So in your offhand, I can give you a 4 to 7 instead, hopefully. It's equipped by a stat 1 to 4. Oh, maybe it does less damage. Maybe it does, it's exactly the same thing, but it does less damage because it's in an offhand. Equipped. Maybe that's what it is. 1 to 4 damage. 4 to 7. 4 to 7. Let's inspect it. Is that what it is? Chat, actual question. I have an actual question. Wrong button. I have an actual question. Is the reason that this dagger is doing 1 to 4 damage when I equip it because it's the offhand? Is it doing less damage in his offhand? Actual question. Yes? Okay, cool. Oh my god, I figured something out. I'm so pleased. Yay! Thank you for your help, friends. I was trying to figure that out. I was thinking 5 to 8 damage and then it's not doing that. I don't get it. But we got it. Okay. He's not wearing any gloves. These supple gloves provide both flexibility and protection. Flexibility and protection sounds about right for Astarion. You've already got some shoes on and I don't think you want anything else. Let's try... Would you like a couple of rings, mate? Off you go. And what else here? You've got a ranged weapon. And it does 4 to 9 damage. Can you use one of these? You can. You can use a light crossbow, can you? That does 4 to 11 damage. Well, chat. Well, I never. Okay. Great. Give you a crossbow. Enjoy. And who am I going to give this amulet to? That's the thing, not this one. This one. Grants its wearer the ability to cast dancing lights. Don't know what dancing lights is. I don't know what that is. I'm going to give it to Astarion. And we'll figure it out. We'll see what it is. We'll make that work. Cool. I think I'm done with Astarion. We've done Karlach. Let's look at Shadowheart. I think I might have a shield that's better than your shield. Nope, it's the same. Okay. And that one, still the same. Okay, great. And you're fine with your shoes. You haven't got any gloves on. Let's give you some gloves. And your ranged weapon is a light crossbow, exactly the same. And your melee weapon is a water staff for 2 to 7 damage. Can we get better than 2 to 7 for you? Not proficient. We can do 2 to 9. Proficiency, okay. We can do 2 to 9. Oh wait, no. But you're holding the quarterstaff because it's equipped one-handed. It is equipped one-handed. Yes, it is equipped one-handed. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand it, chat. So, the quarterstaff, because it's equipped one-handed, does 1d8 damage. And if it's equipped two-handed, it does 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 1. So I think this one's better. Main hand only. (1d8 plus 1 damage). I think it's better, but I also don't think there's much in it, so I'm not gonna lose sleep over it if I screw it up. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm gonna be all right about it. And I'm gonna give her a couple of rings as well. Why not? Hold on to those. We're gonna be the best dressed adventurers for sure. Will, I do think you're great. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not actually going to take you on our adventure. So I'm not gonna spend time equipping you right now. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna open this up, and I would just hold on, open inventory, and I would like to put all of my stuff. I didn't mean to put the entire backpack in there. Or maybe I did, if that's my camp supply set, because I can always come back to camp first. So we'll do that. Wow, that gave me a lot of room, didn't it? All these letters can stay in here as well. I've still got so many hammers. The ring.
So
Scroll on
age, new part of the colony.
Hi, Eternal. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back. Happy 4 months. Hi. I'm just, I think we'll put that in there as well. Oil of sharpness, letters. We'll leave a spare dagger here and the bow and stuff. Cool. I think, chat, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. The blueprints we can't use doing anything. I think we're there. I think I'm ready. Right, we're gonna have a snooze and then we're gonna go and fight the swamp witch. Hells yeah! Oh, wait, I can't swipe. Can I? End the day, I can. Oh, not me looking for the beds and being like, oh no, maybe I've come out here in the wrong way and I can't do it. End the day. Oh, I don't have my camp supply.
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with unfamiliar glyphs. In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
It's nothing, trust me. Beautiful evening, isn't it?
I can't use the parasite. Oh! Last time I did this, it was to Astarion. And I regretted it. Because I succeeded on the roll, and I felt like I had just massively invaded his privacy. I feel like I'd massively overstepped a boundary, and I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. So I'm gonna ask that
You deserve
instead.
honesty more than most. But please, don't ask.
Okay? Alright, I can respect that. If you want to talk, I'm here.
I can't promise that'll be any time soon. But thank you, all the same.
Interesting. Interesting.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk, Astarion? Yeah, you're drunk!
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You do know I can shapeshift into a bear, right? You seem happy?
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Oh, the bear did get him. And what did you do to deserve that? Oh, God, I'm not going to say that. Blood is blood, isn't it?
Not at all. Blood is life essence. And some creatures have so much more life than others. Cazador gave me just enough to keep me, well, alive, for lack of a better word. But never more than that. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
Damn right. True, you can start over. You can be better than what he made you. Yep. You can. You can.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More...
It's not quite what I was getting at.
You meant be kinder?
Yeah.
Pet bunnies, that sort of thing.
Not
I have
exactly.
no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
I don't like this. I feel like maybe this is the first time that Astarion's been honest. But I don't think he's joking, and that worries me. You think power lets you do anything free from consequences? Like, how do I say to Astarion, nicely, gently, but how do I say to him, buddy, that makes you no better than him? Like, he has the ability to force people to do anything, and look what he did with it. And that's what you want? You want to be able to do that? Like, when I say you can be more than what he's turning you into, like, that's an option too. Like, he kind of turned you into that, but you think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Strong have a duty to protect the weak. Power corrupts. You do well to remember that. Careful, there are heroes about. I'd hate for them to get the right idea about you. The right idea. He has a point. I hate that he has a point, but he has a point. You think power lets you do anything free from consequences? Well, yes, you can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. He has a point. I don't like this. I don't like the way that number 1 is phrased. Because strong and weak are terrible, divisive words. And just because people's strengths and weaknesses look different, it doesn't necessarily mean one person is stronger than another. Like, it's comparing apples and oranges, right? Like, if you're trying to measure strength and you compare my strength to somebody who can crush a watermelon between their palms, then I'm going to be pretty damn weak. But if you look at my, like, ability to get through hard stuff, well, chat, I'm damn strong, right? And I think when we look at the world in a really black and white way that says those people are strong and those people are weak, we end up falling into the trap of not only stereotyping people, but also assuming what people can and can't do. And in the process, assuming that people who have one particular trait or a handful of particular traits are weak, therefore can't do anything. So I think that's a pretty awful way to look at the world, to be honest. Do I think, like, all of us have a duty to protect each other and look after each other? Yes, absolutely. But do I want to say, the strong protect the weak? That doesn't sound right for me. Kolo's ability to entertain, super strong. Thanks, fine. Chat, I just need to tell you this. I was in the post office earlier, and the person behind me in the queue asked me, joked and said, "Oh, are you gonna sign up for the Paralympics in 2028? And I was like, what? I was like, what? Context, if you don't know this, context, I'm a wheelchair user. Wheelie. So I said to him, are you going to sign up for the Olympics in 2028? And he went, me? Nah, never run a day in my life. And I was like, yeah, exactly. I just left it at that. It's like, maybe he'll have a think about that. All right, what do I say? I'm gonna say power corrupts. You do well to remember that. Paralympics and going to the post office. Because every wheelchair user is like a Paralympian, right? Right? Being in a wheelchair is like your automatic ticket to like skipping those like years of dedication and training and like getting to the absolute peak of your performance and understanding every element about your sport and becoming literally the best in the world at it. If you've got a wheelchair, you can skip all that bit, right? Like you just get a free pass. That's wild to me. It's absolutely wild to me. All right, power corrupts. You do well to remember that. I'm going to say it there.
Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun.
Oh, come on. You can do better than this,
Astarion! The victim of
Astarion.
a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
When I did embrace that power, you did not like it. When I embraced that power, you didn't like it, Astarion. You weren't a fan of me reading your mind. You were not a fan of that. I do feel for Astarion. I do. I sort of wish I didn't, but I do. I feel that, I feel like he's got a lot to learn. Maybe we can help. I can fix him! Oh man, I sound... I sound like the person after a first date ignoring all of the red flags. I can fix them, but I can fix them. Is that why everyone loves Astarion? Maybe I finally found the answer to why Astarion's so popular. I can fix him. Oh.
You've got something to say?
Would you date Astarion? Let's just go check everyone else. Karlach, have you got anything to say to me? I'm guessing no, because you don't have an exclamation mark.
Soldier.
And one more.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
No, all of those. Hi, welcome. How is the Act 3 performance? I'm still in Act 1, so I can't answer that for you. That might be best to ask somebody who's trying to be very open about spoilers, and I'm really, really spoiler conscious, so that might be better suited for somebody who's super open to spoilers, that question. But hi, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. This is a fantasy game by definition, so what if it's actually possible to fix people? It's a common enough fantasy after all. I take issue with the idea of like fixing people, because as much as you can help provide support to somebody who's going through something, and you can help empower somebody to understand that they can do it, which I think is really very special. And there's certainly a lot of times in my life that's been immensely valuable and helping me. Like having the support of loved one has been huge. It's been fundamental actually in getting me through. I also think if we kind of go to this, if we like boil it down to the idea of fixing somebody, we take away the agency from the person themselves. And I think especially when you're struggling with something mentally, and it can feel so very powerless and it can feel like that, I think that this is so complicated that what I'm trying to say here, but I'm saying that it should be a case of supporting and empowering somebody as opposed to like taking responsibility for fixing them. Like, I think in my understanding, being there for somebody and supporting them is fundamental, but so is giving them the tools to be able to do it for themselves and be like, hey, you've got this. Like, that's what support is about, right? And I think there's a really big difference between I can fix you and I can help, or I can be there for you. Like, all of those things are very different. So I don't really want to go down the path of I can fix you, because I have no desire to fix anybody. I'd quite like to help people though. Like, I don't know if any of that has made sense. You can provide the wood and the nails and hammers, they still need to build the house. Yeah, for sure. They're people, not broken toys. Absolutely, Krogan, absolutely. Completely fair points, and I would agree if a person doesn't want to change, they won't. If they do and need help or can't see how support and empowerment will make a huge difference, absolutely. And I think sometimes people don't know. Sometimes people don't know and people don't see. I've had times when I didn't know and I didn't see, and I needed somebody else to point it out for me and be like, hey. I don't know. All right, let's go to bed. So, how many sausages can we eat? All of them, I think, is the answer here. What's this? Honeycomb. Can I... It's gonna make 2. Nothing. Oh damn, that's... The carnival squash was huge, chat. The carnival squash is huge. 24, 48, 48, goodness. That's so many. Were these 4? Yes, okay, great. Full rest. I've tried to fix my ex. It taught me a harsh lesson. People can only fix themselves if they don't want to be helped or don't see the issue. There's not much you can do but stand by them and make the judgment if it does not work. I think also there's, and I sort of said a little bit of this yesterday, I think there's a lot of comfort in the familiar. And I think people in general, regardless of whether the familiar is something that's like helpful or unhelpful, sometimes something familiar is better than something that's unfamiliar. And I think sometimes it takes a pretty, I'm desperately trying not to swear, a honking massive amount of stuff to be able to go, actually, like, let's have a look at another option, just because this is what's familiar. Am I like repeating the same cycles? And that's a really hard thing to do. That's a massively difficult thing to do. Hi.
Or is he still missing?
Oh no. Hi, Jade. Jade, thank you so much for the big 40. Thank you for the big 40. Thank you for the massive tier 2, Jade. Hi, how are you? How's guitar going? How's it going? How's life? What's going on? I kept partners around because I'm thinking they could fix me, made me sort of interesting to them. But then they left anyway when they couldn't. Like, there's no other reason to stay anyway. I think, Leslie, I'm going to say the same thing that I've said to you multiple times, which is I think you're fabulous. And I know that that's sometimes hard to see when you're in it. And I know that it's really easy for me to sit here and say that about you on the other side of the world. But I think it's really important that you hear it. And I think it's also really important to say that what people see in you is something lovely and something beautiful. And I think that you deserve to see that in yourself. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Okay. Leave camp.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Yes!
Shadowheart, you wound me.
I was convinced it wouldn't let me back in here, chat. I was so convinced it wouldn't let me back in here. And the wording is still there as well. Oh my god, it let me back! I was so convinced that that wasn't gonna work. I don't know why I was so convinced that it wasn't gonna work, but I was 100% convinced that that wasn't. Yeah, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get back in, Lucy. Yeah, 100%. Wait, where's everyone else? Oh, hold on, I need to get the group first. I thought all of you wanted to leave. I did want to leave, but I want to save after all of that. I want to save them. Listen. I just want to go and offer my help. Or please, I'd like to do that. Cool, lesson learned. Of course we disagree, but I always enjoy your TED Talks. Well, Leslie, until you can believe it for yourself, I'll keep believing it for you, all right? About saving that frog. No, about saving that frog. Chat, you're gonna hate me. I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Don't worry, we're not ending the stream, but I do desperately need a wee. And I feel like this fight is gonna take me a little while, so I'd rather go and do that wee right now. Than be distracted for the next hour. So I'm gonna go and do that right now, and then we're gonna go and save the frog. Well, we're gonna save the girl and maybe hopefully save the frog as well. All right. Have a great one. I'm gonna have the best wee. I remember the fear about resting on my first playthrough. You have my sympathy. I'm so worried that I wouldn't be able to get back in there, but you never know. I'm not gonna pee off a cliff. No. I'm not going anywhere near a cliff. I'm definitely. What I am going to do though is I'm going to save the game, because I haven't saved in a while, although I imagine it probably did save, because all that inventory management and all of that, like giving everyone, I definitely don't want to do that again. All right, I'm going to play you a video while I'm gone. Friends, please make sure to take your meds if you haven't taken them already today. Make sure that you don't forget about the laundry that may or may not still be in the machine. You're welcome. And get yourself a delicious beverage. Have a stretch if it's something that's going to work for your body. Don't do it if it's not something that's going to work for your body. And I'll play you a little video in the meantime, friends. Hello, FCB.
Once again, I reach across the ocean to push this button to check back with the home country.
Hello from the other side of the pond, no less. FCB, thank you so much for the big 6-5. Thank you. Thank you for the massive tier 2 as well. Damn, that's huge. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome home. You join us just as I'm about to take a break. When we come back, we are going to fight a witch, though. So hopefully that's worth sticking around for. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know one thing. We're going to...
Wonderful day with Gale by your side.
That's for sure. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Did you have a good break? Let me just redirect our captions. There we go. Lovely. It's all in. Hi back, I'm Golo. You rascals. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're going straight in. We're going straight in. How'd you kill a witch? Let's find the heck out. This is gonna be interesting. All right. I did exit the tunnel for the duration of my break because I was more than a little concerned that she was gonna somehow manage to attack me. There she is.
As thick as they come, sweetness.
There she is.
This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
It's my personal playhouse. What's she playing for? Tell me where Myrina
Has
is.
that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Myrina. She's already marinating. Ah,
Marinating? She's what?
Don't look. What is this place?
What? 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 What?
Look where city be planted.
I was hoping that they might be able to tell me.
my sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Don't look. Don't.
What's going on here? Blinded elf. Can I speak to you? Can you help me defeat her? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The corpse regards you
But
lifelessly.
I just... Is there anything I should know about this place?
My family took her, my baby girl, pretending she never existed. Told Ethel never wanted to see them again. She took my eyes.
What can you tell me about Ethel?
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters without baby girl. They didn't like me having something they couldn't touch.
It's devastating. Oh, let's do.
Don't look. Don't. Stop,
My dearest.
please. Please.
That's really devastating. It's really devastating, isn't it? We can help all these people after, right? We can help them all after.
Stop. Please. Please.
Hey,
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again.
what happened last time you opened? Maybe it will work if I just say no time to chat here to kill the hag. Maybe it's scared of the hag?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry.
Not afraid of that hag.
A scene appears in your mind. Two paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, Petal.
Is there another way in?
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
I can see you, I can just walk right in.
You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
Away! Away! Don't look. Don't!
Hi.
No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look, mustn't see.
Are you alright?
I see it. What's to come?
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining!
Hey, look at me. Hey.
No. No! Can't stop! Can't! Gods, don't hurt me!
I'm not gonna hurt you. I will not hurt you.
Please, please, please!
I can't swear that you're safe with me, but I would not hurt you.
Monster! Monster! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer!
Look at me, I'm not a mind flayer.
No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
No intention of letting that happen.
Stop! Please! Please! Stop! Stop! Make it stop!
Yeah, I want to. I want to. I want to. I want to.
Away! Away!
I want to.
Still me.
Don't look.
Even after everything.
Don't!
Can I move these out of the way?
Stop! Please! Please!
I think it's these mirrors.
Away! Away!
If I just put it on the floor, will it fall over?
Don't look.
Let's have a look at myself.
Don't!
No, I didn't want to do that.
Stop! Please!
Maybe if I, like, make it face the other way?
Away! Away!
Here we go.
God, I don't...
My gentle Lauren.
Look.
He wished to know what was to come.
What's this, then?
Stop! Please! Please!
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
Away!
Okay. Alright.
Don't look! Don't! Stop!
Okay, I think I have to, I find it very distressing to constantly hear that. Cool. Want to try and select whatever that is. Can't reach it. Of course can't. Too little. I'd like to know if I can cast speak to the dead. Oh, it's really disturbing constantly hearing that. Set slot. I have to do this every time and it really bothers me. Recast speak to the dead, which I think is that one. Not a target. Not a target. Petrified but not dead. Petrified but not dead. Okay. Is anybody else dead here? Can I recast on the skull? No. Okay, I was sort of hoping that there might be more that I can do there. And the door isn't dead. We know the door is not dead.
Look. Don't. Stop. Please. Please.
Just gonna have to turn that volume down for a minute there. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's not very nice. Don't like this. Don't like it here. Feeling very uncomfortable. I'm really worried that I'm not going to win this fight because I'm going through that door. And if I go through that door and I screw it up, the door's going to get punished. The man that is the door. I don't know how I'm going to cope with that. He won't talk to me anymore. The only thing I can think is that maybe I can like charm him or something. But I don't know if that's a good idea. So we're just gonna go through this door, okay?
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
I'm sorry.
Don't look.
Sorry. I'm sorry. There's an enemy up there. Okay. Mask of Terror. Mask of Vengeance. Mask of Regret. Mask of Servitude. That might be stuff that helps. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Careful, I might.
I'm gonna split the group. Didn't work. Okay. It didn't work. It's okay, we can It's okay, we can do it. We can do it. Must have advantage against a target. Yeah. But I could hide first. I could hide first. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Time for a new approach.
They're turned round, so
Let's move.
I'm guessing that's hidden. They're still literally turned round. I still don't have advantage. Still don't have advantage. Okay. Fine. Fine. Fine, fine. Okay. I should have put some poison on Astarion's weapons, but I didn't think about it. We did something, chat. We did something. We did something. And turn. Curse of Terror. So they're each gonna give some variety of curse. Okay. We're gonna... I think we probably need to crowd control some of these. Or maybe not. Maybe they're gonna stay there. No, I don't believe that they're gonna stay there. That's the next one. Okay, so what crowd control have I got here with this group? I have... protection from poison, guidance, hold person, hold a humanoid enemy still. They can't move, act, or react. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. Requires concentration. Okay, so I think that's one thing that we use. I don't know what its range is. Ideally, I would like to use it on this character because they are the one that is next. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because of the distance. By like a long shot. And I think, unfortunately, I'm basically just going to have to sprint all of these characters round.
Breathe deep and move.
So I've got a bonus action. What is the bonus action best to be? Probably this. Probably my shillelagh. Unless I can like throw one of these. Coat your weapon in oil, it gains 1 bonus to damage and attack rolls and overcomes resistance to non-magical damage. Okay, elixir of fire resistance. Basic poison. We're gonna do the shillelagh. I think that's the best thing for me to do. And we're gonna end turn.
Yes, Auntie. I'll break them your games.
Okay, so I'd like to understand what that is. Context menu. Examine. Is that how it's gonna... Can I see... Inspect? It's on you, right? Yeah. Context examine. Curse of Regret. Takes 2 to 5 psychic damage every turn and is vulnerable to psychic damage. Deal damage to remove this condition. Okay. So, we're gonna have to go and deal a bunch of damage. And I think, Karlak, we're gonna have to do it over here, mate. So we're gonna have to do the same. We're gonna do the dash. Gonna bring you over here. Oh, it's Shadowheart, not Karlak. still think that's the right thing to do. I still think that's the right thing to do. Can I go a little bit behind me? Probably. And then I think the next thing that we should do here is we should check Astarion's health. I want to see whether it's worth a preliminary heal here. I think it is. I think it is. Especially with that curse on. Protect a creature from attacks, but it's not going to protect him from the debuff, right? So I think this is the best idea.
Take your
And hopefully that will do something. And I max out your movement so we don't get caught behind each other. I'm gonna hope for the absolute best. Maybe we move you a little bit further. And then I think I'm going to end turn. And we're gonna have to do the same with Carla. Oh!
Don't make me do this.
I accidentally ended turn. I got accidentally into turn. Okay. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. Should we charm you? Do you think we're going to be able to? What have you got left? 15. I think we've brought everybody round. Let's try and get you straight down. Yeah. We're just gonna try and get you down straight away. Yeah, that was the right move. Okay, fine. And then I'm gonna... There's a poison cloud over there. Great. I'm gonna use your movement.
A better position.
End turn. I think their wisdom throw is to try and save them from the hag every time. Which is devastating, really, when you think about it, isn't it? My turn. Okay, here we go. I'd like to do some attacking. I think this is maybe the best way to do this. Can I... Not enough movement. Not enough movement. I'm just wondering if I can get into range. It's gonna be such a low chance though. If I try and get into range there. Okay, come on, Coda, you can do this. You can do this. Is that gonna screw me up though?
Light on my feet.
Let's find out. Oh, that was literally it. That was all my actions. Which means I definitely can't reach them. I definitely can't. Okay.
Zach fact, the outer edge of the pizza is called the cornisani, which is the Italian word for the edge or rim of the pizza.
How do I do the most... What's the most useful thing? Protect from poison. Touch a creature to neutralize all poisons affecting it and grant it protection against poisonous influences. Not enough movement. Not enough movement. All right, hold on. Hold. Dashes. Dash is going to be a primary movement, but if I use dash, will I be able to maybe shove? I'll at least be able to roll to see if I can shove, and then I'll be at a high advantage point. Let's try that. Can I use a bonus action? I could try and shove. Depends on your athletics. Great. I think I'm going to try and walk to there. I've still got some movement left. And then I'm going to shove them down into that corner. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go over here. And then we're going to shove. You can certainly try. Oh, okay. And done. That must be a really high saving throw. We are so dead. Alright, Shadowheart. How do we do this, mate? Shield of Faith hasn't protected from attacks before, though. Heal a creature you can see. I think the first thing I'd like to do is get you out of this poison. Second thing I'd like you to do is heal Astarion, who is very nearly dead. It's gonna have to be a big spell too.
Take two.
Hopefully that will hold things off. Okay, we still have an action now. Question is, are you in my line of sight? A 30% chance, chat. Okay, is there anything that we can do that's a better than 30% chance? What about a ranged attack? Well, we can get a 35% chance. I'm going to risk a 35% chance. What else have we got? Blade Ward. Take only half the damage from those attacks. Cast 4 of the Veil of Shadows and Silence that gives you all and all nearby companions a +10 bonus to stealth checks. That would have been really great if I'd have read all of that before, wouldn't it? I think we're gonna distract your enemies with an illusion. Within 3 meters of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. I don't know whether it's best to get this enemy down. I think it is. Because it's Karlach and then Astarion and then this enemy. Cure a creature from a disease, a poison, a paralysis, or a blindness. I mean, that is going to be extremely useful, but I think the first thing that we need to do with a 35% chance. Yes, it paid off! I can't believe it paid off. Honestly can't believe that paid off. Can you get up there? Let's get to the high ground. hopefully I can see both sides from there. End time. Mud. Alright, Karlach. I think the best thing for us to do first is to inspire everybody. I'm hoping that hit everybody. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I have to be within range. Damn it! Okay. What other options have we got? We don't really have any. I don't want to stand in poison. I don't want to stand in mud. I guess the other option is to do what we've done for everybody else and dash. But then I'm not entirely sure again where I would go with that dash. So I think we're going to go there. We're going to... each ally within earshot can move an additional 3 meters during their next turn. I think that's going to be useful. How far away are you? Can I... Oh my goodness, I actually can. Oh, missed. Okay, enter. I'm really rooting for them to not fail their wisdom throw. I know, Astarion, I know, I bloody know you do. I know. Really too much for you. Unless I can cast this witch bolt. Path is not interrupted. But we are in a ridiculous cloud. That's poison cloud. That's not poison cloud. That's not poison cloud. That's poison cloud. So I'm keen to not be in the poison cloud. I am definitely going to have to try and heal Astarion. Now, do I have any advantage here? I have advantage. Is it going to make me move through a poison cloud? It doesn't look like it. Because that would be 6 to 23 damage. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes. Yes, Astarion. We'll take it. I should have used that for something else, but I couldn't. Okay, I'd like to jump out of this poison cloud. Is it going to be better if I can... Is the hit chance different? Oh, it's 80%. And that does 3 to 22 damage. We've still got to get the hag down, though. I'm pretty confident that this is, like, wave 1. It explodes and deals 2 to 12 cold damage nearby. I don't really want to damage Karlach. Can I see Astarion? It's too far away. Protect a creature from attacks. It's not attacks that I really want to protect from poison. Did I already cast that on Astarion? I don't think I can... Yeah, I couldn't reach him. What can I do for you? Examine. What can I learn about you? Ephemeral whispers, tempted by Ethel's whispers. Ethel has taken control. Condition lasts until mask is removed or spellcaster is dead. 1 turn remaining. So when the mask comes off, you're not gonna attack? So maybe I don't want to hurt you. How many turns left? One. Maybe I don't want to hurt you. Maybe I just want to hold you. And not let anything touch you. I don't think I want to hurt them.
I won't do it!
Maybe we just have to wait it out, chat. Maybe we just have to wait it out. Maybe we just have to wait it out. Do I have to be close? Oh, this is really hard. This is so hard. Heal a creature you can touch. I don't think it's any of these. Unless I dash. But then I can't do anything after the dash anyway. I could dash and get back to behind Karlach, but I don't think my health will manage it. I don't think I'll get through the poison cloud. They had 1 turn left. I think we wait it out. Let's move you out of the poison cloud. I can't move you. It's literally covering the whole thing, is it? Yeah, it's literally covering the entire thing. Okay.
I'm hating it.
Let's wait it out. We're not gonna hurt them. Karlach, we're not gonna hurt. We are not gonna do that. Is there anything we can do to help here? Help. Can I help you? It's the there literally anything else I can do? You don't have any health potions. One turn. One turn. Oh, I really hope that I really hope this expires. I really hope it expires. Boon of servitude. Oh god, what's happened there? Okay, hold on. Hold on. It said 1 turn. Still says 1 turn remaining. How can I remove that mask? How can I remove the mask? How can I do it? How can I move? Regains 2 to 81 hit points per turn. Regains 2 to 81 hit points per turn. How can I get that mask off? How can I take it off? How can I take it off? How do I take that mask off? How do I take it 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 off? I really want to help them. Oh, I really want to help them. But it keeps saying 1 turn remaining. I think it's just going to refresh every time. I think it's going to refresh every time. Tempted by Ethel's whispers, but it does... There's no... Where are we? Can we get out of here? Is she just gonna appear? Yeah. So how do I end this? How do I take their masks off? I haven't opened that chest. Do you think there was something in it? Through the waterfall. It's not the way that we came in. That's the way that we came in. So if I go straight through the waterfall... Are they gonna ignore me? Oh damn, it's real big. Oh, it's real big. Oh, it's real big. It's real big. It's real big. No, taking a pee break to be at her best and not cause a door to suffer is the most common thing. Erasmus, oh no. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I want to help them. Really want to help them. I'm just so concerned that I'm just so concerned that I'm killing innocent people. I'm so concerned that she's sending me more and more innocent people to kill. So I'm trying to figure out if I can have the... Like, am I gonna be able... I don't think I can wait this out. I think it just keeps renewing. But I don't know how to take the mask off. The closest thing that I can think about the closest thing that I can
Still breathing,
think about here
despite everything.
is... Oh, I can actually switch like that, can I? It's good to know. The closest thing I can think of here is that I've got a scroll of detect thoughts while talking to them. Can I... It says while talking to them though, right? So maybe it's not going to do anything. And even if it does do something, I don't know if it's going to detect their thoughts or the thoughts that the hag is putting in their brain. I really want to save these people. I really want to take... Like, can I not just literally just reach out and take their masks off? Like, is it literally that simple?
Ready for another round?
Can you... Can you literally just reach out and pull that mask off? Condition lasts until mask is removed or spellcaster is dead. No, I want to take the mask off, not the face off, Muzi. And examine is giving me the same thing. Part of the flock, what does that do? Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. I really want to save them. How do I do it? Oh, how do I do this? It's plaguing me that I've already killed one. But my concern is if I try too many things, I might die. And if I try too many things and die, I can't save... I can't save her from doing this to other people. I want to do this at the least devastating cost, but I don't know how. I don't know how. Is there gonna be some kind of spell that allows me to, like, unmask somebody? If there is, I don't think I know it. There she is without her mask on. How many hit damage party members can take before being downed, and how much damage creatures and items can take before being killed or destroyed. So this is killed or destroyed. Till mask is removed or spellcaster is... Come on, Cola, you can do this. Oh, I don't know what to do! Oh, I don't know what to do! When I'm trying to solve a problem that I can't solve, usually it's down to one of three things. Number one, I'm overthinking about it. Number two, I don't have enough information. I've missed something. And number three, I've made an assumption that is incorrect. It might just be that I can't do this. I'm going to ask you an actual question, chat. It's a yes or no answer. Is it possible for me to remove their mask now? Yes. Yes. Yes and no. Yes, but no. I think no. Oh my god. Okay. No, but... Okay. I don't think chat are sure. Okay. End of actual question. End of actual question. Musapan, I'm going to ask you to... Musapan. Specifically Musapan. If you haven't met Musapan before, he's our community manager. He's also my editor /assistant /best ever cow in the whole entire world. Moose. Sounds like poll would be option. Moosey, maybe this is what I need to ask Moosey. Moosey, you can do anything. I believe in your will to do good in this world. Moosey, what question do I need to ask chat right now? What question do you think I should ask chat right now? I'm asking Moosey specifically because he knows me extremely well and he's really good at knowing when I really genuinely do want help or when it's going to be better to leave me on my own. He's really, really good at it. So I'm going to ask Moosey. Moosey, do you think I need to ask chat an actual question right now? And if so, what is the question? I feel this is the best way to do this. I feel this is the best one. Moosey's telling me you already asked chat the right question. It's just hard, which is why chat didn't know how to answer it right. I Moose asked you a question. Okay. How do I do that? How do I unmask you? This is breaking my brain. What's she gonna do with that? Absolutely nothing, Ace of Rogues. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing with that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. This is breaking my brain. It's gonna absolutely devastate me if I down all of these people and then find out I could have saved them. There's a mask. Can I bring you back to life? I've got your mask now. Target must be a playable character. I mean, I really thought that was a good idea. But game says no. As a reminder, Colo specifically asked if she could remove the masks with the option sheet. Yeah, I specifically asked if I could remove them now. I said, yeah. Did you, Moosey? You said yes? That's not what you said to me. Oh, I'm so confused. You already asked the right question. It's just hard, hence why chat didn't know how to answer it right. How was I not clear enough? You didn't say yes. Yes, so I can. So I can. So how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? I can figure this out. I can figure this out. Is it to do with you? You won't talk to me. There's no point in using that. Is it to do with this box? That's the other thing that I've thought about multiple times. I can't believe I'm going to use my bloody movement to open a box in the middle of a fight. I am. Potion of healing. Potion of invisibility. Well, I imagine it's going to be useful. Maybe I can turn invisible, disengage, revive everyone, bring them back, sneak past. I don't think I'm gonna get it, chat. I don't think I'm gonna understand how to do it. And it's gonna ruin me. It's gonna really ruin me. Are there any other things around here? There's a pouch. I think the only thing that I keep figuring out, or I keep trying to come back to, is whether I can use that scroll. And I don't know the answer to that. But I can do protection from poison, which I'm gonna give to myself or Shadowheart. Shadowheart. I think I'm gonna keep going back around in circles. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Don't think I'm gonna understand it. What if it's to turn invisible and like sneak up on them? What if I can turn invisible and I can sneak up on them to remove their mask? How many turns? 10 turns. Maybe that's what it is.
This feels good.
You've got protection from poison, and you can't move. And you can't do any movement. Okay, all right. Too many hit points. 0 out of 24. Only 24 hit points. So I could get that one. I could get you sleeping, but you're out of sight. So I could. But I can't. Finish that action. Okay. All right, okay. That feels better than attacking them. That feels better than attacking them. It might be that I have to like put them to sleep or sneak up on them. Maybe I could try and sneak, like in the same way that you can only pickpocket when you sneak. But even then, like the option would have been grayed out. And it's not even there to like grayed out. Let's coat your weapon. And hope for the best. Yes! Okay, maybe now, maybe when they... Maybe now I can? Pickpocket? It's an item. It's an item. I know it's an item that they hold. Oh my god, I've got to pickpocket them. I have to pickpocket them. I know it's an item that they hold. And pickpocket is there. So if I pickpocket them... I don't know if I can pickpocket in combat. I think I have to pickpocket them. I think I have to pickpocket them. Still can't get down even with the dash. Damn. Maybe that's why the potion of invisibility is there, right? Maybe that's why the potion of invisibility is there. Because that helps with being able to pickpocket. If you're invisible, surely it's easier to pickpocket. I don't know if it's possible to pickpocket someone in combat. Chat, I've got an actual question for you. It's a yes or no question. Is it possible to pickpocket somebody while you're in combat with them? No! Oh, it's not that! Oh, I'm devastated! Is it not? Don't think so, not that I'm aware of. If I wasn't streaming this game, I'd put it down right now. And I'm kicking myself for asking the actual question. Because now I know that it's potentially possible. Now I know that it's potentially possible. I'm like, oh. Must save now. I'm like more emotionally invested in these people than I am in anything else. Right, let's explore. Toggle non-lethal attacks. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. Does everybody have that, or is that just me? Maybe I can knock them unconscious. Maybe I could knock them unconscious. Can you... I can't get down there because of the... I'm blocking that bloody thing. So you can go that way, but you can't use it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
Now this is my happy place.
So, why is it grayed out though? Inactive. Inspect. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. So I guess I still have to like get their hit points all the way down? Main hand attack.
Soldier, I need your help.
Critical hit. And I've knocked it, yeah, Toggle non-lethal attacks. Pommel strike. 1 to 4. Applies dazed. Make a non-lethal attack against an enemy and possibly daze them. Karlach needs 14 to hit. They rolled 12. Choose how to gain advantage on attack rolls until the end of your turn, but enemies also had advantage against you. Do we use it now? Yes. Did I still miss it? Balls. Balls! So do you have it too? Yeah, you do. Toggle non-lethal attacks active. Don't have advantage. 1 to 10. Don't have advantage. 5 to 8. To 11. I think we're gonna have to do a ranged attack here. But also I am technically, as Astarion, I am the closest person to be able to help out. So 100% need to do that. How are you still poisoned, Astarion? I thought I gave you a thing that made you not poisoned. Okay, and we're gonna pull you up. We're gonna get you up. Can you... Not enough resources actions, but we can do an offhand melee attack. 1 to 4 damage. No, we can't do that either. Cool. Okay, great. In that case, we are going to hide. Which I can't do because I don't have any movement. God damn it! Well, great hide. 10 out of 10. Okay. Now I need to immediately get down here because I'm blocking it from Shadowheart. I have not cast that spell on myself yet. And it's a big egg, isn't it? And I've only got one more person I can cast it on. I am going to cast it on myself because I am about to walk through poison. Not enough movement. And I can't use dash because that's a main one. So I will move here. And have I got target non-lethal attacks? So I can't cast a spell during a non-lethal attack. Okay. So I think in that case, I mean, I could toggle it off, but then if I get a crit or something, that's going to be a real problem. Like a serious problem. So I think I toggle it back on. And I'm gonna end the turn there. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Gonna have to dash, aren't we? What else can we do?
Got to move.
There's nothing else we could do there. We have, that's a lot. We can use the healing word to get one of them up. And we can use, and it's gonna be Karlach, I think. Oh, not enough resources. Okay, but I can heal her.
take you.
But I can heal her. Turn. And we only have bonus actions. And we only have... And we only have bonus actions. She doesn't have any potions.
Don't make me hurt them.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, damn it. No, don't. Oh.
Need some oil over here.
These boots have seen everything.
So. Toggle non-lethal attacks. If I toggle that. Inactive. Active. This is so hard. This is so... I really hope this is it. I really, really, really... I really, really, really hope this is it. I'm not going to be able to help him up, I don't think, now. Because I've used my action. Oh, this is really hurting my brain, chat. This is hurting my brain so bad. Fine, fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine! Take it, fine, fine.
I'm not going to last much longer.
This Medicatrix.
I'd like to at least try my theory before I die. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. Don't think I'm going to be able to. Really want to do it. And I think that's maybe how I do it.
Don't look.
Oh God, again.
Don't.
Have I got to do this again?
Please. Stop. Stop.
Oh my God.
Make it stop.
I didn't save after I spoke to him. Oh, I did. I did.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's not what you wanted. Right. Who is going to be the best at pickpocketing? Because I think that's what we try first. I think Astarion is going to be the best at pickpocketing. And what will that be? What will that be? That would be a dexterity, maybe. Initiative. He's a rogue. He's got sneaky stuff. It's got to be him. Hide from enemies by succeeding stealth checks. Stick to the dark and avoid enemy sightlines.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Okay. I don't know if I've got it in me, chat. I don't know if I've got it in me to do this again. Do you know what it is that's got me? Do you know what it is that's thrown me and that's riled me up so much? Is just before we walked through that door, that character pleading and in so much pain. That's what's upset me. And it's upset me so much that I can't see straight. Like, I can't see this quest objective for what it is, which is kill the hack. Like, I can't see these characters as anything else than people who need our help. Like, that's what that is. That, like, every bit of me, like, felt a bit sick. You had similar issues playing this. It's really, like, it's really got to me. I actually, like, I know that some of you might find this a bit silly, but, like, I actually struggled to, like, not have a little cry about it. Like, it's just not nice hearing somebody being in an immense amount of, like, pain. And I think especially for me, it's hearing that, like, expression of some variety of mental turmoil is, like, dagger in my heart. And it's the first time that I've not wanted to play this game. It's funny how, like, sometimes it's the small bits. Like, I didn't need a trigger warning on somebody being, like, basically gutted. Or, like, spiders. But I feel like I needed somebody to tell me, like, the voice acting in this game is so good. And it so well represents somebody in immense distress that it might quite badly affect you. Like, some of you might notice that there's a bunch of games that I won't play, despite you asking all the time. And one of those games is Hellblade. And there is a very specific reason why we will not play that game. Not because it's not a fantastic game, I'm sure it absolutely is, but because of the way that mental distress is portrayed in that game, that would make it something that would be very hard for me to play, but especially hard for me to play in front of people. And I feel like, I know it's just like an NPC in a cave, but I feel like that was like this. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. That's fast horror. These people, it can be real. It's lasting horror. Yeah. I would also never play that game. Can't even watch others play it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Ladybird is, Billy. That one is distressing. Yeah, and I feel like this is like that dude being massively distressed at the start is that, and for me it's very much about that kind of what it does is it's very it's quite similar to how somebody might present if they were experiencing hallucinations for other reasons. That, like, quite severe distress as a result of that is a real big problem for me and a real big trigger for me. And I tried to get past it because I wanted to play this game and I wanted to kill the witch, but I don't think I can. Now I'm prepared for it. we can come back on Wednesday and we can load the save and we can get in here and I can be like, screw you, hag. Coming to mess you up. But I don't think I can today. I don't think I can. I know you're here for entertainment, but I am a human. Thank you for understanding that. This is not the note that I wanted to end the week on, friends. This is not the entertainer that I particularly want to be, but this is the entertainer that I am. And I think the reason that I'm struggling so much to understand what to do here, and why I'm so stuck on how I can unmask these people, I think the reason that I can't get past that is because that's so massively affected me. And I don't think I'm going to make very good decisions. I don't think I'm going to make decisions that are interesting to watch, but I also don't think that I'm going to make decisions that are going to make this game remaining fun for me. And I've really enjoyed it. This is the first time that I've not enjoyed it. And that's okay. If you're not familiar with the world of trigger warning, sometimes you just need a little bit of preparation, because if you can prepare yourself for it and you can just be like, okay, this is something that I might encounter today, you've got your defenses up a little bit and you're aware of it and it doesn't take you by surprise. And that's part of it. Now I'm aware of it, it'll be a little bit easier. But also, whoever did the voice acting for that character, they need a raise. And a hug. Because damn. I'm impressed. You were prepared for evil witch. You weren't prepared for traumatized victims controlled to attack you. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I was. This is usually where I'd explain a little bit more, but friends, this is not territory Colo goes into on stream. Thank you for understanding.